I was lucky to try triathlon in 2025. I started to swim and bike from scratch. For those who doesn't know about HYROX and triathlon, HYROX it's a hybrid race which contains 8 kilometers of run and 8 exercises. And triathlon it's a cyclic sport which contains swimming, bike, and running, and it depends on the race type. But the most known it is IRONMAN. IRONMAN is a brand, so basically there is many other races, not so expensive as it is, and Ironman half. The name is 70.3, and the full Ironman this is like 4 kilometers of swim, 180 of bike, and 42 kilometers of running, basically the marathon, and half basically this is 30.3. What I need to tell you that you don't need expensive things to start. Yeah, I need to tell you that triathlon is pretty expensive, but all HYROX races as well, because you need to book the hotel, you need to uh, like buy a ticket for the race. Both are pretty expensive, but to start triathlon you can buy a second-hand bike. For what I spend money, it's for bike fit, because my hip started hurt, and when I did a bike fit I changed the seat, and it was a game changer. I didn't like to bike before, but when I did bike fit it helped me a lot. Then you need a neoprene, like wetsuit. Okay, I bought it like new one, and like you're able to try it, and if the size is not yours, you're like are able to change it. Of course, I strongly recommend you a Garmin for triathlon, because when I was doing HYROX, I was fine with Apple Watch. Unfortunately, it didn't measure everything what I needed, and in triathlon, you need to measure your recovery. Um, the game changer in triathlon was a correct fueling during the long bike or during the race. I had a special strategy, and I was testing my stomach during all this time, like searching for right isotonic, searching for right gels, like understanding what I can eat, what I cannot eat with the training. In HYROX, it was like not so special because the race is only 1 hour, like, and something. For me, I did my best result 1 hour 25, and in double swimming 1 hour 16. So it was not big deal to test many gels and like fuel myself in the right place, like in the right way. And if we are comparing HYROX versus triathlon and with a car, for example, so HYROX is more about sport mode in a car, and triathlon is more like cruise control. So you just press the button and you go. You know that you need to go for a long distance, but if you have enough of fuel, you will reach it. And yeah, also this is a mental battle in both races, but it is different when it's long one. You are battling with all your demons, and it is the way to explore yourself. And if you know, like, we are all different, and each person have the all like own goal. For me, triathlon become the thing which give me stability, my routine, because I was not fine at the moment when I started, because I was after divorce, after like 15 years of relationship. I left my job just before that, and I had to build everything from scratch, and triathlon helped me a lot. I guess any sport can help you, but this type of meditation on a bike, on a swim, on a like run, it helps people. And if you are thinking to start one of these two sports or maybe another, just leave me the comments. Probably I will be able to give you advice. And with the time, it just healed me and gave me more stability and gave me more power. So usually after HYROX race, I was completely drained. My body didn't have any energy because you're like going to zero because uh, you're using the type 2 muscles, which are more like for explosive exercises, and that you're barely able to walk on the next day. And in triathlon, like doing, I was taking gels and I was loading myself with carbohydrates in a correct way, and it helped me a lot. And I was able to train just in 2 days and I was fine, and like I didn't have almost any muscle pain, which surprised me so much. And yeah, I'm not proud of my results. I did it around 7 hours. I forgot my cheap. I had to run in the wetsuit to house to take it and start the race after the people started. So it was a really nice journey, and I enjoyed so much to see people cheering. Like you can see it in both races, and in basically in the running as well. I tried half marathon, and people are really lovely and energetic there. So you're just choosing approach and plan how are you training, and you follow this plan. And what I like the most, that if you build things right, you don't feel that sport is some punishment. No, you're happy to do it and you're accepted like a really nice habit which fuels you, your body, your mind. And this is an amazing journey. And I feel myself on the right place. And just write me in the comments if you want to know more about fueling during the race, during the HYROX race or triathlon, about different types of carbohydrates, um, and how to use all those gels on a race. Yeah, and there is a subscribe button. Love you guys. Thank you for being here with me, and I'm ready to share all my